First thing you'll notice about being a caterpillar is that you're a caterpillar. Nothing else really matters. For the top rope baked bean battle royale. It's the Oh, greetings, mates, and welcome aboard the VHS pirate ship. We're just having a nice, relaxing Sunday. But to be honest, I'm getting kind of bored. I really don't know what to get into.
Perhaps I can help you with that.
Oh, it's Paul the Skull. Hey, Paul the Skull. You know, I kind of forget you're there sometimes.
Oi, that's pretty typical. I'm used to being ignored.
Well, maybe you can help us. We're having a hard time trying to figure out what to do.
That reminds me of the time I was trapped on a desert island, trying to figure out what to do.
How did you survive?
I didn't.
I guess I should have saw that one coming. Anyways, do you have any suggestions?
Maybe show them something you have in your treasure hoard.
That's a great idea. Let's have a treasure hoard showcase. Yarr!
This is the Captain Adams VHS pirate ship Treasure Hoard Showcase.
Treasure hoard showcase!
Treasure Hoard Showcase.
That's right. It's the Captain Adams VHS pirate ship Treasure hoard showcase.
Treasure Hoard Showcase.
Now, when you think about your movie sagas, what do you think of first? Maybe Star Wars, Star Trek, Indiana Jones, Friday the 13th, and Police Academy really should be on that list too, because like it or not, it did have 7 movies, plus a live-action TV show, and an animated series, which probably shouldn't have been made, but whatever. So, anyways, let's take a look at Police Academy. Yes, old Santa Claus was good to me this year, as I got 6 of the Police Academy movies on VHS. All of them were still sealed, and Santa Claus was nice enough not to include the 7th movie, Mission to Moscow, as it really sucks. Now, I had previously had not 1 but 2 copies of Police Academy 3, both of which I found at thrift stores, and they don't have dates on it, so I'm guessing they're maybe 89. I'm not sure, but they're early distributions. Not the earliest, but early. And this one right here is in pretty shitty condition. As you can see, the spine is in bad shape. This one is in near perfect condition, so I'm pretty happy about that. And Police Academy 3 is my favorite of the saga. The copy that Santa Claus brought me was the 1997 distribution, the Warner Brothers Hits edition. And compare the artwork. I mean, come on. The 1997 distribution is lame compared to the earlier poster work. I mean, look at that. It's awesome and really makes me want to watch the movie, which is the entire point of cover art. Now, with these movies, these weren't the only VHS distributions. The first distributions of the first 2 Police Academy movies were in the Warner Brothers home video clamshells. Police Academy 1 was released on VHS in 1984. Police Academy 2 was released on VHS in 1985. And these are not as hard to find as you may think, as they go for around 10 buckaroonies a pop. And I'm expecting Police Academy 1 in the mail any day now. Now, what's interesting here is the 2 copies of Police Academy 3, which I already had, may look similar on the surface, but are actually quite different. And it all comes down to the cassette tapes themselves. You see, my shitty copy of Police Academy 3 has a purple label on it with some slight font differences, and my better copy of Police Academy 3 has a black label. So that's strange, and the tape model themselves is different. So what the hell is going on here? But anyways, as far as the Police Academy movies go, there might be 7 of them, But in all actuality, there is only really 3 good ones, being the first 3. And, Police Academy 2, if you watched that recently, you'll notice that it's not all that good when you compare it to the first one and the third one. Police Academy 2, for one reason or another, just sort of seems to fall flat. Yeah, the jokes just don't seem to hit right for some reason. And it's a very subtle thing, but the Blue Oyster Club scene in Police Academy 2 is even lackluster. You see, it's normally a pretty funny gag throughout all the Police Academy movies, but in the second one, for some reason, they didn't use the famous Blue Oyster Club music. I don't know why, but this really affects the gag. And let's face it, if it wasn't for Bobcat Goldthwait, Police Academy 2 would be shit. Yeah, he really saves the movie. And it's not like the movie's entirely bad. The story's pretty good, and, well, it's a decent 80s comedy. It's just, I don't know, compared to the first movie, it's just kind of a miss. And as I had mentioned earlier, Police Academy even had its own cartoon show, which aired from September of 1988 to September of 1989, so it made it a full year with 2 seasons and 65 episodes. But it is sort of hard to believe they made a children's cartoon show about Police Academy. If you watch the first movie, it's not for kids. But I shouldn't be surprised. They also made a cartoon show about Rambo, Chuck Norris, RoboCop, and the Toxic Avenger. So, who am I to say? And they even had VHS for this cartoon, which you can find today for around 10 to 15 buckaroonies. They also had a Parker Brothers board game for it, and action figures. So Police Academy really spanned out through pretty much all the medias. And as I mentioned too, there was a live-action television show about Police Academy, which first aired in 1997, which only lasted 1 season, had 26 episodes, and typically had a very late time slot, which was the perfect time slot to watch after you came home from the bar, were dipping your bagel bites into peanut butter until you passed out. Not that I've ever done that. So yes, it was that kind of show, and was as shitty as you can imagine. And 1997? That's really late for Police Academy stuff. I can't believe they were still beating that dead horse. Oh well. There's really no denying the cultural impact Police Academy had on us. From 7 movies, to action figures, to a cartoon show, to a television show, and to a famous joke in Wayne's World, Police Academy is very important. And sadly, we recently lost Marion Ramsey, the actress who portrayed Laverne Hooks. A very subtle, yet very important character of all the Police Academy motley crew. Hell, in the second one, she makes the entire climax happen, and she makes the arrest on the main bad guy. So way to go, Hooks. We'll always love you. Well, that wraps up this Treasure Hoard showcase. I also have other Treasure Hoard showcases in the archives if you'd like to check them out. So be sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time, only on Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship.
It's me, Paul the Skull, just reminding you to be sure to hit subscribe